New York is recognized.
I thank the gentleman from Michigan once again. It's been said on the floor once again, this bill has bipartisan support. I don't doubt that it probably will at the end of the day. But somehow that's the magic formula for doing the right thing. I would suggest there are many things that were done on this floor that enjoyed bipartisan support. The Iraq War, unfortunately, had bipartisan support. I was one of those who supported it. I think many today would suggest that maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Just as an example, the point that I was making with the gentleman, my friend from Texas on the floor, about this magic number of $63,000 or $64,000 as being a wonderful income. A lot of you live in Queens, you're barely making it. I'm not talking about people who are destitute. I have not talked about people who are suffering. We know they exist. Many of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle would like to do away with the Medicaid system. Many of my colleagues on this side of the aisle would like to do away with the Medicare system. I'm not suggesting you're talking about this in the bill. What I am suggesting, though, is that you think that people who are making $63,000 or $64,000 are living high on the hog. They're not. Not in my district, they're not. And they can barely afford their home. They can barely afford to send their children to school. They can barely afford to put food on the table, and many of them cannot even afford ownership of a health insurance policy to take care of their children, let alone themselves. And that's what I'm talking about, giving people that opportunity. I don't care if the president is going to sign this bill. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. We should not be degrading. We should not be degrading hard-working Americans, middle-class Americans who are trying to do the best for their families. This bill never should have gotten out of committee, and it should be on the floor in the manner that it is. And with that, I will yield back the balance of my time to the gentleman from